discussed the graphical representation of Raoult's law, right? Then we are moving forward to another important term, that is ideal solutions. Ideal solutions. It's a very important question. So, first of all, we want to analyze the definition of ideal solutions. Simple. Ideal solutions are solutions which obeys Raoult's law over entire range of concentrations. Once again, ideal solutions are solutions which obey Raoult's law over entire range of concentrations. That is, all concentrations Raoult's law obey the solution, we can call it as ideal solutions. That is, obey Raoult's law. Raoult's law obey solutions ideal solutions. Is it clear? Then what is the definition of ideal solutions? Ideal solutions are solutions which obey Raoult's law over entire range of concentration. All concentration obeys all concentrations. In all concentrations, if a solution obeys Raoult's law, it is said to be ideal solution. Is it clear? Then, just we want to analyze the characteristic features of ideal solutions. First of all, a small experiment is going. In a vessel is here. The vessel is having component A. First component A, that is considered to be a solvent A. A solvent A is taken in first vessel. A is taken in first vessel. My question is, what type of interaction is shown by this vessel? That is AA interactions. What do you mean by AA interactions? Here, there is A molecules. That is, A is the liquid, A is the solvent. So, for example, if it is water molecules are interaction. Only water interaction. There is one water molecule, next water molecule interactive. That is only water interaction. That is why we are connecting the term AA interactions. So, liquid A is taken, there is solvent A is taken in a vessel, and here we can analyze there is only AA interactions. Is it clear? Then we can consider another vessel. Another vessel having the liquid B. B is considered to be solute. Okay, we can consider, suppose it is considered to be solute B. My question is, what type of interaction is shown by this liquid system? This solvent, this solute system, that is, you can say it as BB interactions. Clear? First vessel, liquid A is taken, that is considered to be solvent, and here there is AA interactions. In second vessel, there is a component B, that is considered to be solute, that is, there is BB interactions. So, നമ്മുടെ question Raoult's law ഉപയോഗിച്ചിരുന്നല്ലോ. So, ഈ സൊല്യൂഷനുകൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? മിക്സ് ചെയ്യണം. These are mixed together to give another vessel in which both A and B are present. Okay, and ഈ A എന്ന ലിക്വിഡിനെ B എന്ന ലിക്വിഡ് മിക്സ് ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ AB എന്ന ഒരു പുതിയ ലിക്വിഡ് സിസ്റ്റം ഫ്രെയിം ചെയ്തു, ഒരു സൊല്യൂഷൻ ഫോം ചെയ്തു. ഈ സൊല്യൂഷൻ എന്താകണമെങ്കിൽ ഐഡിയൽ സൊല്യൂഷൻ ആകണമെങ്കിൽ കണ്ടീഷൻ നമ്മൾ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നു. ക്ലിയർ ആണ് സംഭവം? ഒരു വെസലാണ് A, there is a A interaction, next vessel having B, that is BB interaction. Both liquid system are mixed together to form AB system. That is considered to be an ideal solution if and only if there are some characteristic features to be satisfied. We will discuss it. Okay. In this AB system, there is another new type of interaction is found. That is AB interaction is found here. Here in this liquid system, there is AB interaction. Okay. So, the question is, AB in the liquid, an ideal solution is prove here the strength of AB interaction is equal to the strength of both AA and BB interactions. Okay. Strength of AB interaction is equal to the strength of both AA and BB interactions. And the strength of interaction same way. AA attraction BB attraction അതേ സ്ട്രെങ്ത് ആയിരിക്കും. ഇപ്പോൾ ഉണ്ടായ AB യുടെ സ്ട്രെങ്ത് എങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് അതിനെ എന്ത് സൊല്യൂഷൻ വിളിക്കാം? We can call it as ideal solution. So ideal solutionന്റെ ക്യാരക്ടർ ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക. ഇപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഒന്നുകൂടി റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ എക്സ്പെരിമെന്റ്. A എന്ന വെസലില് ലിക്വിഡ് ഉണ്ട്, AA ഇന്ററാക്ഷൻ ഉണ്ട്. B എന്ന വെസലില് another liquid BB interaction ഉണ്ട്. both are mixed together. And mix AB in the solution forms. In AB, there is a new interaction called A-B interaction. A and B would interact. So, our interaction strength, A interaction and B interaction strength equal. The solution form is ideal solution. So, in ideal solutions, the strength of AB interaction will be equal to strength of both AA and BB interaction. That is the first characteristic feature of ideal solution. Okay, what is the definition of ideal solution? Ideal solutions are solutions which obey Raoult's law over entire range of concentration. In case of ideal solutions, the strength of AB interaction is equal to the strength of AA as well as BB interactions. If we can analyze it, clear. Okay, then we can move on to another characteristic features also. Okay, next feature we will work out. Next feature. We know that P total equal to P1 plus P2 as with expression, Raoult's law expression, right? P total equal to P1 plus P2. P1 is P1 0 x1, P2 is P2 0 x2. That is P total equal to P1 0 x1 plus P2 0 x2 that we are analyzed in the previous classes. Okay. And the question, since it obeys Raoult's law, the same equation is applicable for which solutions? Ideal solution. So, ideal solution equation we can call it as Raoult's expression as P total equal to P1 plus P2. Since we are taking A and B as components, and we are taking solution A and B mix. So, A and B mix solution we can change P1 as PA and P2 as PB for the identification of component systems. And we are the 1 and 2 A and B. So, PA plus PB is P total. That is first feature of the expression analysis, equation analysis. Is it clear? Okay. Then one more thing is there. For ideal solutions, delta H mix equal to 0. Delta H mix equal to 0. Very, very important point. And then delta H mix equal to 0. Delta H equal to 0 indicates what? What is delta H? Energy change, right? Energy change. Heat energy evolved or heat energy absorbed during a chemical reaction indicates delta H value. For example, if an exothermic reaction is considered, an exothermic reaction considered, then exothermic energy is evolved during the reaction. Delta H value should be negative. If an endothermic reaction is considered, that is, heat is absorbing for a chemical reaction, delta H value should be positive. These are we have discussed the previous year in chapter thermodynamics, right? Here there is no positive value, no negative value. Here the value is 0. Delta H value is 0. Delta H mixer means delta H mixing because we are mixing A and B together to form ideal solution AB. But we A and B mix AB in ideal solution forms delta H mixing equal to 0, which means that there is neither evolution nor absorption of heat occurs. That means it will not be an endothermic or exothermic reaction for the formation of ideal solution. That is ideal solution formation exothermic there is delta H negative endothermic delta H positive. Okay, ideal solution form heat evolve heat absorb which indicates delta H means equal to 0. So very important point, clear or not? Any points are clear and analyze here. First point P total equal to PA plus PB means ideal solution. Raoult's law obey. So my equation is repeated. But this point is very important. Delta H mix equal to 0 for ideal solutions. Ideal solution delta H mix is 0. Delta H mix equal to 0 heat evolve. There is exothermic heat absorb there is endothermic for an ideal solution formation. So that is why delta H mix equal to 0 simply means neither evolution nor absorption heat occurs for the formation of an ideal solution. Clear points repeated concept. Okay. Next, there is another point also. Delta V mix equal to 0. Delta V, change in volume. Mixing. That's A and B mix here. A and B mix delta V equal to 0 means there is no change in volume. There is no increase and no decrease occurs. There is രണ്ട് പേരെ ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം, A and B കൂടെ മിക്സ് ചെയ്യാം. 10 plus 10, 10 ml A എടുത്തു, 10 ml B എടുത്തു, മിക്സ് ചെയ്തു. ഓക്കെ, 10 ml A യും 10 ml B കൂടെ മിക്സ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ രണ്ടുപേരുടെ വോളിയം എന്ത് ചെയ്തു, 10 10 ആണ് അല്ലേ. There is ideal solution ഫോം ചെയ്യുന്നെങ്കിൽ there is no change in volume means 10 plus 10 20 ml തന്നെ ആയിരിക്കും വോളിയം. There is no 20.01. There is no 19.99. ചില increase ഇല്ല, decrease ഇല്ല. That is neither expansion nor contraction in terms of volume. Clear ആയോ? That is delta V mix equal to 0. That is ideal solution ഫോം ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എയും ബിയും കൂടി മിക്സ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വോളിയം എന്ത് ചെയ്യത്തില്ല, എക്സ്ട്രാ ഇൻക്രീസ് ആവും, എക്സ്പാൻഡ് ചെയ്യും. ഈ രണ്ടുപേരുടെ വോളിയം എല്ലാം ഏതെങ്കിലും എക്സ്ട്രാ വോളിയം വരുമോ, കൂടോ? നോ. അതുപോലെ വോളിയം കുറയോ? നോ. അപ്പോൾ that is delta V mix equal to 0, which means that neither expansion nor contraction in terms of volume occurs. ഇതെല്ലാം ആരുടെ ക്യാരക്ടേഴ്സ് ആണ് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്? ഐഡിയൽ സൊല്യൂഷന്റെ ക്യാരക്ടറിസ്റ്റിക് ഫീച്ചേഴ്സ് ഈ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക. എല്ലാ പോയിന്റ്സും ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് നോട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ, ഞാൻ ഇത്രയും പോയിന്റ്സ് ഒന്ന് സമ്മറൈസ് ചെയ്യാം. Ideal solutions are solutions which obey Raoult's law over entire range of concentrations. Okay, the ideal solution AB is formed by the combination of A and B. If and only if the strength of interaction of AB will be equal to the strength of interaction of A as well as BB. Next point, P total equal to P1 plus P2. Otherwise, P10 x1 plus P20 x2. If it is A and B as liquid system, the equation will be P total equal to PA plus PB. Let's see, you know about that. Then what are the other two important points? Delta H mix equal to 0, delta V mix equal to 0. Are under point today, not analyze here. Delta H mix equal to 0 means when an ideal solution is formed, there will not be any heat evolved or heat absorbed systems. Okay, endothermic or exothermic ideal solution formation. Next, ideal solution formation സമയത്ത് delta V mix equal to 0. That means neither expansion nor contraction of volume occurs. Volume എന്തില്ല, increase ആകത്തില്ല, volume decrease ആകത്തില്ല, volume remains same throughout the experiment. These are the main characteristic features of what ideal solutions. Okay.